Quick question. Have you ever walked out of a meeting and realized nothing actually got done? Yeah, me too. Most startup meetings don't fail because people don't care. They fail because nobody knows exactly what the meeting is supposed to accomplish. The first problem is surprisingly simple. Most meetings begin without a clear agenda, so everyone arrives with a different idea of what success looks like. Without an agenda, every person walks into the meeting with a different expectation of what should happen. One person wants to discuss sales. Another is thinking about design. Someone else is worried about bugs, while another is focused on the budget. So the meeting starts, and everyone begins pulling the conversation in a different direction. A great meeting begins by giving everyone one shared destination. That destination is a simple agenda. It tells everyone why they're here before anyone starts talking. Something interesting happens the moment everyone understands the goal. The conversation becomes focused. Now every question, every idea, and every discussion moves the team closer to one decision instead of 4 different ones. Instead of jumping between 10 different topics, the team stays with one decision until it's made. That simple habit saves more time than most people realize. Eventually, the discussion reaches a decision. That's the moment a meeting creates value, because conversations only matter when they lead to action. Making a decision is only half the job. If nobody leaves the meeting knowing exactly what they're responsible for, that decision usually stays in the meeting room instead of becoming real progress. High-performing teams never leave important work unassigned. Every action has one clear owner, because when everyone is responsible, no one truly feels responsible. One more piece completes the system. A clear deadline turns a good intention into a real commitment, giving everyone a shared expectation of when the work will be finished. By the end of a productive meeting, nobody should be wondering what happens next. Every person knows exactly what was decided, who owns the work, and when it needs to be finished. That's what clarity looks like. Here's something many startups don't realize. Once the objective has been achieved, the meeting is over. Staying longer doesn't create better decisions. It usually creates unnecessary conversations that waste everyone's valuable time. Saving 15 minutes in one meeting may not seem important, but multiply that across every team, every week, and every month. And you've created hundreds of extra hours that can be spent building instead of talking. Now, compare that to the meeting we started with. Same people, same company. The only thing that changed was the system they followed, and suddenly every minute had a purpose. If you remember only 3 things from this video, remember these. 1 clear goal, 1 clear owner, 1 clear deadline. Simple systems create extraordinary results. The best startups aren't successful because they work longer. They're successful because they build simple habits that help great decisions happen again and again. Great startups don't just build better products. They build better systems. And sometimes, the smallest operational change makes the biggest difference of all. Behind every successful startup is a system that quietly keeps everything moving. Today, we fix meetings. Next time, we'll uncover another hidden operation that separates growing startups from struggling ones. Until then, keep building better systems.